Welcome to this look at new mods on Farming Simulator 25 with me, MrSealyp. Ladies and gentlemen, we've got some new mods, we've got some updates. The Anthem 6x4 pack by owner Emre, the pallet silo with auto-load trailers by Chris S and Riley S has had an update. And when I did the review of this, I had some people reaching out about things that I may have done wrong. And interestingly, in the changelog, it does say corrected fill units overriding products inside a chamber that was less than 5% full. And that was something a few people had said. It's the 5% rule. If you've got less than 5% in the trailer and you go to put something else in, it will override what's already in there. But I said, well, if that's the case, that doesn't make it particularly useful because you might only have less than 5% of the total load capacity. That's now been changed, that's been fixed, and there's some more changed notes in there as well, but that has been adjusted, updated and fixed. The Marshall pack by owner Emre, the Feltrina flatbed series by SMI modding team, the Alps by Lamai, that says a new save game is required, the 2019 Deutz Series 9 by Rednex modding, the Rolmeco U4364 meter 4.5 meter pack by JMZ, Balfork self-made by FMT Bene, the Cotta TSA 30 Brewery Street 30 by V-Agri, the camera trailer pack by Alex L353 modding, we'll go into that in a second. The Man TGS 18 series by V-Agri. The De Hut's Herbal Tea by Chen Ben. The Farm Production by Cavalier Roy Monkey Show modding. Yellow Tray by Razak and the Large Water Tank by Nikon 10. Now that's interesting because when you click on that, it doesn't show a change log. So I don't know if it's not an update. But anyway, that being said, we're going to start with this, the camera trailer pack. Now, this is showing as an update. The other day, on Saturday, I know I did the review on Sunday, I did the review of the camera packs by Alex L353 modding. Now, this, in the update description, says, renaming of Brantner DD24073 to XXL pack to camera trailer pack. Then when you scroll down, it's added some extra bits and bobs and it says camera installed, camera installed, camera installed. Okay, so I thought, okay, well that's obviously comes as part of that pack. But there's a curiosity with this because this is a trailer pack, and to use any of the other camera packs that are part of, I say, this selection of mods by Alex L353, you need to have the Mercedes-Benz pack because that's got the cameras kind of already in it as part of the pack. But because these are trailers, you're going to need a vehicle that pulls the trailers, because you need the camera inside the cab of the vehicle. So whatever vehicle it might be. In one of those packs, there's telehandlers, there's wheel loaders. There's only one tractor, a Fendt tractor, that has cameras. So what I'm curious about is, yes, this pack is now has its name changed. That there on the back is a camera. If we go into trailers and we come down to this pack here, you'll see camera trailer pack. And if we click on that one, for example, and I'm assuming if we go into the back of this, there'll be a camera on it. Yep, there's a camera down the bottom there, facing inwards towards the hitch. So this pack now has been updated to be camera trailer pack, but there's only one tractor available, unless you're using a wheel loader or something like that we'd be able to use them with. Okay, so the first test is, and I've got another one of the trailers out. I've got a cut out now. So this has got a camera on the back. There, so this is part of that pack, and this is a base game Mercedes-Benz pack vehicle. So this has got, start the engine, it's got the reverse camera, right? But this is not part of the loader camera pack. This is just the standard DLC with the rear thing. So we've got our rear camera. If I back up and hook onto this, you'll see that's still the same camera. So that camera on the back of the trailer, it is not relevant, because this vehicle is not part of the pack. So that won't work with this, even though that is part of the Mercedes-Benz pack. Now this is the only tractor in the pack, but again, if you watch the stuff I did the other day, we've got skid steer loaders, we've got forklifts, that's only got a rear one, we've got front loader gear, we've got telehandlers that have all got loader camera stuff, wheel loaders, there's all sorts. So there's all sorts of equipment and machinery that can hook up to a trailer. Now this is part of the camera trailer pack. You can see the camera on the back there. So this is part of the Anneberger changing system. So what I'm going to do now is use a vehicle that's part of the camera pack. No, that's the wrong vehicle. Right, so say no camera found there. If I reverse, we've got a reverse camera. So that's the reverse camera on this vehicle. This vehicle is part of one of the other packs, which means you've got to have all three packs installed: the camera trailer pack, the loaded camera pack, and the loaded tool camera pack, because they download automatically. If I now back up and hook up to this trailer, so you'll see a reverse camera, hook up. Now I've got that camera angle, which is a curious one. I'm trying to work out what angle that's pointing at. If I go L1 and left on my stick, there you go. So that is the camera off the back of the trailer. So you see as I drive forward, you can see the other stuff behind. If I go again, left stick to the right, got that camera, hang on, that one, that one, that one. I can't work out that middle one, that one there. I can't work out that camera angle. It looks like the tractor top right, but anyway, so yeah, it's going to be that the camera trailer pack will work with any of the vehicles that are in the loader pack, but there's only one tractor, which if you're using trailers seems a bit odd. Again, unless it's been done preemptively so that then people can use it. I know there's a tool camera prefab, which is for PC only. There's also a curiosity with this. And I didn't show all of the trailers, but again, if you're going through these trailers in this pack and you do this one here, for example, this one says standard bale trailer timber setup, body does not fit Unimog. So, huh? So I'm back to standard. So what I've done is I've gone onto the website, clicked on Alex L353, and Alex 353 has got a Unimog mod, which is only PC Mac. So again, my assumption from that is that the Unimog that they've got on PC and Mac will attach to this trailer in its standard configuration. But like I said, we haven't got that on console. It's just a bit, it just gets a bit complicated and confusing because you've got a mismatch of different things. Some are on PC, some aren't. We've got a lot of equipment and machinery that's showing cameras, but we haven't got a lot of stuff that hooks up to them yet. So it's no wonder it's complicated. Anyway, at least I proved the point. It does work. You just have to have a vehicle from the pack, another pack. We've got a lot of truckage today. We've got a lot of box truck stuff going on, but it's all cool. It's pretty cool stuff, I have to say. So we're going to start off with this. This is the Fliegl shipping container pack by HR Forst und Fahrzeugbau. This is 18.56 megabytes download, 6 slots and 1 slot, then 7 slots, which will make more sense in a moment. We've got some notes that go with this. It does say what was done. The Vario chassis has undergone several changes, and you get shop options. Semi-truck swap body for 20-foot containers, which is the one over to the left. Containers are equipped with self-made tension belts. They are no longer sold and can continue to be used. So this takes the standard shipping container that Giants produce, that's a wood container, and then when you sell it with the wood in it, it sells the container at the same time. These don't. You can keep these. These have tension straps inside as well, so you don't have to just put wood in them. You can put anything in them and strap the stuff down, which is pretty cool. There's container manufacturer labels. Containers have been given new textures for wear and dirt. They now get wet. And you've got the option for manual or automatic attachment. I've got one of each to show you what those are. So I did write down notes because there was a few extra bits. If we come down to our semi-trailers, you will see just there's the Vario chassis and there's the Container SB. So the Vario chassis, we've got Continental, knock-in, BKT, back to Continental, couple of options under there. Mudflaps, we've got Design 1, Design 2. We've got main colour, which does the main green bit that's frame. We've got Design Colour 1, let's go yellow so you can see what that does. Fender Outline, let's go red, does sort of reflection strips. Side guard colour, let's go that colour, there you go, that's the side protection. Outer rim, inner rim, license plate option on there as well. Right, now move to this one. So this one, container SB, this is a swap body pack. Now you can either have it for the Volvo FH16 pack or the MAN TGX pack, which are both separate independent packs, or universal. So I went for the universal option, I'll show that in a minute. And we've got the option for main colour. And this will only work with the 20-foot containers. So that's something to be aware of as well. So then what I did was I came out of there and I went to lorries, and I got a standard base game FH16, and I changed it. I think I went 8x4 push. I think 8x4 tag or 8x4 push will both work. I might have gone tag actually. And it will attach onto that, no problem at all. So you don't need a specific lorry unless you're using one of those other packs. If we come out of there, and then the final thing, and obviously, is the shipping containers, which you'll find under containers. So that's that one just there. Standard price. So 40-foot automatic, then manual, 30-foot automatic, manual, 20-foot automatic, manual, back to 40-foot. Design, now we go through A, B, and there's every manufacturer you can imagine alphabetically. You can run through and you'll find something, pick something that you want to go on the side, or nothing at all. It's entirely up to you. Main colour, let's go with, I don't know, that one. I think that's what I went for anyway. Green. Design colour does the doors and the inside. So if I go red, for example, there you go. If you want to go for metallics on that, you can go for metallics if you want to. So those are our options on our containers. What's cool is, as I say, this is on the back already. This is the automatic one. L1, closed door, so we can still do it on the trailer, which is cool. Open the door. I love the sound effects. If we jump up and go to here, we've got, he says, and why is that? Oh, there you go. So say, tension straps. So we've got tension straps inside, so it doesn't have to be logs. You can tension strap anything down you want to. What's cool about this one, I was curious about the two actually. So this was the automatic attach, this one's the manual attach. So this is the standard Volvo I was talking about. If I back up, it'll give me the option to attach to that. On it goes. And what I've also got the option to do here is L1, I can open the doors from in the cab on this one, the manual attach. And I can do tension straps inside the container as well from inside. That's pretty cool. If I detach it, that does the main thing. Now if I press triangle and I go to the rear one and do detach, that has now detached the actual container itself. So what I can do, I'm just going to use this. I'm not going to use forks. I've just got this. This is that hidden tension strap grab thing, but it'll work. And as you can see, we've got ponds on the side, or ponds, I think, not ponds. Grab that, click it, boom, off we go. So that's our manual attach version. Drop it down. And the same thing, we can just come up to it, open the door. So then we can load stuff in, we can drive vehicles into it, pallets, bales, whatever you want. And then you can load them up, which is pretty cool. So that's the 20-foot only one. Now this one is the automatic attach. And you notice L1, I've got no option for opening and closing the doors. If I go to the lorry, no option. Trailer, no option. And I've got nothing for the back either. But if I press detach now, that's detached the trailer. It's not registering the backs on there. I've got the trailer. That's the lorry. If I detach that, that detaches the trailer. Press it again, triangle. How do I get the back off? Or does it work like header trailers? That whilst it has automatically attached, so I should just be able to remove it. That's a curious one. I didn't think to check that. I suddenly realised that's not showing the container on the back. See if I can remove it. If I can't remove it, then we have a problem. I'm assuming it's like low loaders now. If you haven't got tension straps, there are ones where it will kind of automatically register. Let's grab that. Nope. It's not registering the trailer at all. What's happened to that? So how I don't understand now. That makes no sense. When I put that on the back, that went, it shuffled over, boom, automatic connection. But now I've got no way of removing it. Switch to trailer. If I press detach now, it will just detach the trailer from the lorry. There's got to be something wrong with it. Back up. Stop. No, it's firmly attached on there. Well, I'm not going to lie, that's completely confounded me. Yeah, it's not. It's like that one. When you put it on the back, you had the 3 options. Press triangle. It went between the lorry, the flatbed, and then the container. That's done an automatic. Just trying to put it onto the trailer, but now I can't get off. I did think it was maybe because I had the tension straps done up in here, and the tension strapped it to the base, but it's not that. I will make an assumption and say this is going to get an update, because it's probably not supposed to do it. It's a 30-foot container. I've set the trailer to 30 foot. As you can see, it's connected at the corners as it's supposed to be, but I just cannot get that to detach. Peculiar. Anyway, we'll see whether that gets an update at some point or not. Moving on from there, that's the Fliegl shipping container pack. We've got the International Harvester 955. This by LVTmodding. This is 16 slots, 28.86 megabytes to download. You will find this under small tractors. Just there, 51,600. We've got 3-point on the front, trailer hitch on the front, 840 kilo weight or back to 3-point. Engine, we've got 100 horsepower, 110 or 125 horsepower. Then back again. Wheel setup, we've got standard, wheel weights, wides, widen weights, narrows, rear narrow twins all round, rear twins all round, back to standard. Beacon light, no. Left, right, both or off. Front fender, yes or no. Front header attacher, Hauer or no. Icera Pro Compact, if you've got precision farming on, you can put those on. And then we've got license plate option there as well. Straightforward. Hop in, start it up. We've got L1, right stick side to side. Does that door. Right stick up and down, does the other door. Opening a long way as well. R1, right stick up and down. Does our roof, see that? You can hear it clonking. And then side to side does the rear window. L1, R1, left stick side to side. Oh, that does these windows. Side window, left stick side to side, opens and closes the side window that side. Right stick side to side, opens and closes that window to the side there. Horn, beacons, lights. Interior with our windows open, sunroof open. There you go. Lovely. The International Harvester 955. Next we've got these. This is the HW60 trailer by Gportal team. This is 5 slots, 16.63 megabyte download. So if we go into our trailers, actually there's one we'll have a look at in here as well while we're here, because I was just going to show this one. We'll do that afterwards. Actually, should we do it? We'll do it now, actually. We've got the Krona GX520 by Exotic. 10 slots, 7.48 megabytes download. The base game version is just there. Same price, same capacity, some extra options. We've got Trelleborg, Michelin, BKT, Vredestein, back again on our tyres. I think they're all standard and wide, apart from the BKTs, which seem to have quite the selection, including that big old chongas there. The others are just standard wide, yeah. Cover yes or no. Main colour does that. Next colour does that. Decal colour. And then rim colour, license plate option on there as well. So there you go. 52,000 litre. Krona GX520. So onto the HW60. So we start off with we've got 8,000 litre, 7,500. Now that's got a strip to the side of it. We then go back to 8,000 litre and then 7,500, but that little strip's gone. As far as I could tell, it seems to unload the same way, although the back of the trailer does change, as do the side bits. I think it's just a slightly different design as far as I can tell. We then go to the 15,000 litre silage one. That does forage crops only in that capacity. Then 12,500, like so. Then bale trailer. Then back to capacity 8,000. Wheel brand, we have got Lizard, BKT, Continental, back again. Attachers, yes or no. Chassis colour, does the chassis. Main colour, does the top section. Actually, you know what we'll do? Let's change that back to that. There we go. So, main colour. You've got silo base colour. Let's go for blue. Does that. Hub colour. Does the hub. Rim colour does the rim. License plate option on there as well. So, I've got one of those and one of those. Just to show you the mechanisms for unloading. Like I say, this one has got straw in it. This will only do forage crops in its silage configuration. We've got tip side left, tip side right. It's interesting actually, if we go tip side right, considering that's all to that side. Let's come and try tip side right and see what happens. Nope, still goes left. Tip side left. There we go. Whole lot opens up and away it goes. If we switch to the rear trailer, I just like all the rods and levers and mechanisms and things. I mean, it's very cool. Tip side left, unload that. Tip side right is the opposite. Nicely made and detailed trailers. Oh, detached the wrong thing. There we go. There we go. So that's the HW60 trailer. Next, Mudflaps. Just here. By Duysens-Agri. These are 2.92 megabytes to download and 2 slots. You'll find this under the miscellaneous section. So just there. 1,250. We've got 650mm wide, 710 or 900mm wide, then back. Main colour changes the framework so you can match that up to tractors or whatever you want to match up to. Now, only downside to this is you can still use your hitch, you can't use your 3-point because this acts like a weight. It attaches onto your 3-point link. So you've got the option of either having mud guards or the use of your 3-point link, which, yeah, don't know. I think it would make more sense if it had an additional 3-point link on the back of that, maybe. I don't know. But I did try to hook something up and it wouldn't work. But what we do have the option on this for is, well, one, we can disconnect it and it will do that. So there's our weight flaps. L1 and right stick side to side. We can widen them or narrow them depending on where your tyres actually sit. And then we've got raise and lower weight. See, it goes into the ground doing that, but there you go. Fairly straightforward. Mudflaps. Next we have got the Parker 4000 Gravity Wagon. Just here. So this is 7.69 megabytes download, 6 slots by Rooster Mods. You will also find this under trailers. Just there. 10,800. Capacity on this, we have got 13,200 or 16,700 litre. You've got floater tyres or truck tyres. We've got triangle on the back. You've got old school triangle, left, middle, left, both, back. Then we've got new triangle, left, both, off. Number stickers. Now we've got one, which puts them front, side and rear. Where is it? This side. Or just front and back, takes them off the side, then 2, and then right the way through till we get to number 9. So as you can see there, we've got 2 on the back, 2 on the side, 2 on the front. If I go 2 front and back, it takes 1 off the side, and yeah, so. Then you've got box direction. So at the moment we're on left or right, so you can switch which side you want the box to go. So for your openings, those are your options. Now, when we get to this bit, we've got tip side front, tip side back, or tip side left. Tip side front. Now this is not a split back either. When you fill this up, it just fills up. It's not two separate sections. I mean, potentially there wasn't even an option to put it into two sections, was there? So if we're on tip side front and we unload here, we'll do the front section. I love the detail, the sound. It clicks it up. We can do rear only. You get the idea. Or if we just go tip side left, or again if you've gone for the opposite unload, it'll be tip side right. Tip side left does both. I guess you'll unload twice as quick. Well, there you go. Lovely. Has a rear trailer hitch on it as well, so you can pin hitch multiples together should you wish to do so. Let me just double check something. Does that look like... I don't think it has got an extension on it. L1, R1, L1, R1. No, I don't think so. I just wasn't sure if it gave us the option to extend on that. There we go. The Parker Gravity Wagon. Next we've got the next boxy but good. Just here. This is the Volvo FH16 box truck by owner Emre. This is 14.11 megabytes download, 23 slots. You'll find it under your trucks, and it is just there. Options on this: 600, 700, 780 horsepower. Front guard, that's your front section there. You've got design 1, design 2, design 3. We've got mud flaps, none. Warning signs, Volvo, back to none. Mirrors, we've got none. You've got the left mirror there, front mirror there. Both of them are off. We've then got front mounting, which puts covers over your lights. Main colour does that. Grille colour does all of that. Next grille colour, let's go red, does the bits in between. Design colour does your bull bars. Abdullah Bull Bar Amir. What was that advert for? Was that an advert for a beer? Doesn't matter. Suddenly popped into my head. How bizarre. So cover colour, that's your back section, does that. And then chassis colour does the bit of the front, kind of like almost your headache rack. Let's go pink so you can see it. There you go. It does that section. It does the trim around the edges at the back as well. And then we've got rim colour, license plate option on there as well. As far as unloading, undoing, that kind of stuff, there's our lorry with our lights. We've got the option for open back door, fairly standard, opens the back door, tension straps inside, or close the back door. We've then got tip side, you've got left front, left back, right front, right back. That's the direction the actual covers go. So if we go left front and then we open curtain side, there you go. So our left front is open, curtain goes to the back. If you've seen any of these types of lorries before, it will make perfect sense. Left back, and then we open the curtain side. So the left back is open, curtain goes to the front, and then we've got the right hand side does the same thing. So for loading and unloading, again, nice and straightforward. Love it. Then move on to this. What have I left running? Did I leave that running? Something's running somewhere. Probably left one of these running. Okay, so next we've got the MAN 19322 with sliding curtain. This is 36.47 megabytes download by BlackSheep Now, it says in the description that it is set up, ready to go, compatible with support for transporting the Palfinger forklift. That is supported. Not only is it supported, it's a required mod. It would not let me download and install and use the mod without installing the Palfinger forklift. So this forklift, which is in a separate pack, is then compatible with this lorry if you want it to be, but you don't have an option. Weirdly, it didn't download automatically. Every time I tried to load the game up, it said you need that mod, so I had to install it separately. So it's weird, the fact it was required and then you then had to go away and download it. Anyway, all that being said, back to our trucks. There it is, 85 grand, not a bad price. Well, design 1, design 2, open backed with sides, or completely open backed bale trailer version. So it depends which version you want to go for. We've got wheel brand. We've got Continental, Trelleborg, Nokian, Michelin, back to Continental. This is brilliant. And I don't know why every mod can't have this. Every mod should have this. You've got driving position. Left-hand drive, right-hand drive. Why not? Makes perfect sense. Some other mods have had it before. Why not? You know, it can be done quite clearly. So stickers, we've got Model 1, Model 2, Model 3, Model 4. Back to no. Now I've got mine, I'd have the first one on Model 1. I will change this just to show you like that, because one of the options for colour changes the colour on the decals. So strobes, we've got orange strobes at the front, white strobes or daylights. I went for one of each, not the daylights. I went for orange and one for white. Roof details, we've got high beacons, bar and lights with beacons, beacons off, so just the bar and lights. Airfoil, back to no again. Bull bar, Model A, Model B, no. We've got hitch, so on the back you've got the option for the power finger if you want it on there, the forklift, or a trailer hitch. So you don't have to have the power finger, but like I say, you do have to have it, kind of. Main colour does that. Design colour, there you go, does your decal. If we go back up to the, where are we, stickers, you can see there, that bit's blue, that bit stays yellow, that one's blue. So it's only a couple of them actually that changes. And then we go to design colour, red, does all around the outside of the box truck. This one does the curtain side, like so, including the back doors. Rim colour, we can then pick what we want to do with our rim colour and license plate option on there too. So I've gone for one of these with the high beacons, no lights. That one was white strobes, this one's got orange strobes. This one I went for the full light rig but without the beacons. And obviously you can see we've got the curtain side on there. I've got the power finger out just to show you it doing its thing. This might not be a bad option for our Let's Play we're on at the moment, because we've got a small Dragon one, but it's just a little bit too small. I think a nice curtain side like that might work perfectly. Anyway, let's hop in this, start the engine. So, there's our lights, the back as well. There's our strobing lights. L1, right stick side to side. Sorry, right stick up and down. Does that door. R1, right stick up and down. Does that door. Now this is the same with our curtain sides as the previous one we just looked at. So we've got left back, right front, right back. So left front, left back, right back. If we do our curtain side, like so, open the back door. If we open the back door, so it works exactly the same way. Tension straps on the inside. We back up to that like that. Then we can attach that on, so we can take it with us. We get to where we're going, detach it, and off it goes. Happy days. I think that was our options. Close back door, close curtain side. Yeah, interior. So we go. Left and right hand drive. Perfect. They should all have it. Could not agree more with that. Right, hop in, start this one up. Got the big old beacons on top of this one. There's our lights. Now same with this one. We've got adjustment 4. We've got tailgate left. So if I do that one now. So open the side panels up on the D-pad. Just does left. But I can open the rear panel anytime I want. So if I just want to go from the back, we can just L1 and X. Opens and closes the rear panel. If I then go to R1, we've got tailgate left. Tailgate right does obviously the opposite. If I then do tailgate left and right, and we then do it, that will open up both sides, so the whole lot can be opened up. I can still close the rear panel if I want to, so we'll access either side like so. Now I went for trailer hitch on the back of this one, but we could have gone for the power finger attachment on this as well, so we could have had the forklift on the back of this too if we'd have wanted it. That of course would have been entirely up to us. And that's it for the mods and updates for today. I hope you found all of this useful and informative in some way, shape or form. If you have, please give us a like. If you don't subscribe yet, please do. If you want to leave a comment, feel free. And if you want to share this video, then of course, please be my guest. Whatever you should choose to do. Thanks for watching.